Hey guys, what's going on? Tats Deej here with another 21-day fixed fitness update. I want you guys to ignore the mess in the background in the process of moving and packing everything up. So there's a lot of boxes, there's crap everywhere. My apartment's a mess. Want to apologize for not doing a video in a while. Like I said, with moving, getting stuff together, work, trying to have a life, I just haven't had time to put videos together. I have been doing the workouts. I haven't stopped. I think I've taken 2 rest days in the last month and a half. I'm on my second round, the 6th week of the 21-day fix. Definitely a hell of a lot better than I was on the first couple of videos. Got to admit something. Did cardio today, and it was a little rough. Still better than day 1, but still a long way from where I want to be. Got a confession. This morning, I don't often use the phrase, I feel old, but this morning was the first time in a while I really felt my age. I'm going to be 43 in about a month. And, you know, as someone who's kicking myself in the rear end for not starting this fitness journey a hell of a lot sooner, finding myself struggling, also finding it incredibly difficult to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. And if you're sitting there wondering why the hell I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, it's really the only time I have to work out. There's nothing going on. Nobody else is awake. I got the whole living room to myself, the PlayStation. I can put my DVD on. I can work out unobstructed, and for me, that's the most time I have by myself. I get off work, I get home, it's anywhere between 6 and 6:30. By the time I make dinner, do some chores around the house, it's almost 7:30, 8 o'clock. There's no time to work out, and I hate working out at night because then it keeps me up and I don't sleep. I already have sleep problems as it is, so I try to do my workouts in the morning, gets me energized for the morning, gets me energized for the day, and sends me off to work at least in somewhat of a decent mood and able to handle the stress that goes along with working on a daily basis. Getting back to this morning, the alarm went off at 4 and I just laid there. I had a rough week at work, a lot of changes going on at work, made the schedules a bit hectic. So it was trying, and I kind of felt like I crash landed into Friday. And I was laying there, 4:05, 4:10, finally I'm like, you know what, no, I need a rest day. I need a day where I don't work out, I just lay here, I sleep in a little bit longer. I don't do it much. Like I said, this was my 3rd day of not working out in over 6 weeks. So I don't feel too bad about that, but me being me and me feeling guilty, which is exactly where I wanted to be, I felt guilty about not working out. I worked half day today, I got off at noon, I came home, and the first thing I did was turn on the DVD. To me, regardless of where I'm at in the workouts, that's progress. When I can feel guilty about not working out and somehow or another, even with as stressful as the week has been, with as trying as my patience has been and where my head has been the last 5 or 6 days, for me to want to come home and I've got the whole house to myself, man. I could sit down, goof off, play PlayStation, have a beer, do whatever I want because I've got the house to myself for the next 3.5 hours. I came home and worked out, and to me, regardless of whether or not I could actually complete all the exercises, that to me was progress, and that to me is the lesson. If you're like me, you waited until later in life to start this fitness journey, or if you're somebody who's younger and still struggling, let me be your inspiration. Let me be not your guide, not your mentor, if nothing else, your muse. I'm notoriously lazy, guys. I would much rather sit on my butt, play PlayStation, do nothing, watch a movie, but here I am grinding it out, 42, almost 43 years old, getting my butt out of bed and doing this. My joints ache, my shoulders hurt, I'm not always at my best. Sometimes I'm just really tired, but I do manage to get up here and do this. I'm still weak in some areas. My legs are not as strong as I'd like them to be, and that's where I struggled on some of the exercises today. Some of the burpees, my legs burnt out before my cardio did. Cardiovascularly, I'm feeling better. I'm able to work through some of the moves, but the things that require more of the leg endurance, I just don't have. And some of that comes back to one of my weaker areas, which is stretching. I'm just not very limber at all. I mean, I can just touch my toes, and that's embarrassing to say, but I've just never been one to stretch, and I stretch almost daily, maybe not to the extent that I should, but I just don't see that I'm all that more limber than I was at day 1. So that's one area where I'm definitely going to have to improve upon, work harder at, and probably work on daily just to get to. But all in all, man, I can't complain. This is not where I was when I started off. I've actually got definable abs again. I mean, I know it's probably difficult to tell in the video there, but I mean, there's a little bit of belly fat going on, but I've got some definition in the abs on both sides. You know, the shoulders, all in all, the whole package. I can't I can't complain about my efforts. I can't complain about the results. It comes down to two things: motivation and diet. Motivation I found. Diet, still kind of iffy on that. I eat reasonably healthy. I am known to throw back a donut or muffin here and there, which isn't exactly on the meal plan. But, you know, this is why I work out. I'm a foodie. I like food. I don't necessarily like food that's good for me, but I like to indulge, and I'm not going to stop indulging. I'm not going to, you know, not treat myself once in a while. And if I pay for it in the workout, I pay for it in the workout. And to me, it's worth the sacrifice of having to get up and work a little bit harder. So anyway, like I said, if you're looking for inspiration, you're looking for a muse, I'm it. If you know somebody who's trying to get through it, they're struggling, they want to talk to somebody, look for me here. Look for me on Twitter, TatsDeej. I'm open to all questions, all criticism. If you're somebody who's really heavily into fitness and you got some advice for me, by all means, throw it out there. I'm TatsDeej. I want to thank you guys as always for following me and for following this incredible journey that I'm on. And I'll be back with you later. I'm out.